What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here in this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, I want to talk about the lack of liquidity, as it seems, for some of these Riftwatcher cards. Now, as you may have known, we are burning 15,000 packs every day. We're just under 1.75 million packs that have been sold or burned or locked up in the DAO. So we are well past the halfway point of this, and I genuinely believe, we will reach December and these packs will not, essentially like sell out. We've only seen 43,000 packs sell versus almost, over 600,000, I should say, over 650,000 that have either been burned or sent to the DAO. So the appetite for them isn't quite there yet. But if you do not have a maxed Riftwatcher deck, and this is something that you want and think you'll need to be relevant and competitive when modern format switches over, again, I'm just taking a close look at where the liquidity is. And you can see here, we'll start with some of the legendary cards. So, for these, you need 11 BCX in order to max it out. Now, you can see, some of these are well above. And for example, Core Lurker, when you jump in here, they're, 22 for sale, I think? Yeah, 22 for sale. You can see that there's 3 maxed copies here, but then the remaining, these are all single BCX. Is that going to get you 1, maybe another 2? So we're talking about only 5 more maxed copies on the on the shelf here and available. Now, if we go to rent, you can see that there's a decent amount available for rent. So you're able to go in and rent the cards if you need, but on the whole, if you want to own these cards in the future and you think they'll have value, then the liquidity is quite low. Here's another one with Kane Haste. There's no, there's no, multiple BCX or combined BCX. It's just single BCX. So there's only, if you wanted to own Kane Haste, there's only one available, and you'd have to go all the way and essentially move the marketplace. Where this gets interesting for me, and I'm going to skip some of the other ones. I know we could look at the other rarities, but the common cards as of right now are the most scarce when it comes to maxing them out and having, a number of maxed copies. So for these, in order to max out a common card, you need 400 BCX. And you can see for most of these cards, there's not 400 BCX available, right? So obviously, let's do the same thing. So Whelp Herder is one of the top ones here. We can go in, and I'm going to sort this by BCX. And you can see that there is one available, right? One available in order to buy. And then there's not that much BCX. That's it, right? Because there's 243 total available for sale. And then you got, a couple of combined BCX here, but that's not much. The rest are single BCX. And it gets a little crazy from there, right? So let's check another one here. So, and again, I did not look at these beforehand, but look, one maxed copy. You got another one that's maxed for gold, 272 BCX. And then the rest are all single BCX, guys. There's not much out there. So let's say between this and then these other combined ones, that gets you close to 2 max copies, not even really, but 243. So that there's just not a lot of liquidity out there if these are cards that you want to max out. Now, I do wonder if people have been holding off on buying Riftwatcher packs in case some last minute deal comes in or DEC nukes even further and these cards, potentially go down in value. Or, the hard truth could be the fact that maybe people just don't want it anymore, right? Maybe we've gotten to the point where everybody who is playing the game competitively has the cards that they need and there's no interest. Well, either way, my point is that moving forward, once we get to the new meta with modern format, this is not financial advice. I'm not saying that the cards will go up in value necessarily. But what I am trying to say is when we do get to the new modern format, I do believe that some of these cards will end up being super meta, whether it's new combinations there or just the simple fact that, for rule sets that have ranged only, something like a Ash Mirage is going to be super clutch, right? And the fact that only some people will be able to have it, right? If we max out all the cards right now, I think it's only like 500 people can get a max copy of Ash Mirage. That, in that way, those 500 people are always going to have some kind of advantage against the others, right? In the same way that Untamed and Dice were such a major advantage for people in the current modern format. But again, my agenda, just trying to get more of these Riftwatcher packs moved, trying to get the DAO paid. So take a look at the liquidity. form your own opinions, but I am curious to know, for those of you who still need to max out a Riftwatcher deck, and I'm still one of them, right? So I haven't been collecting as much as I wanted to, but for those out there who are kind of in the same position as me that want to get either a max deck or just some select cards to whatever levels, what is your game plan? Are you holding back right now and waiting? Or is it just a matter of timing, right? You're going to buy as soon as you can. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. But that is all I have for you in this video. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.